So, with 4th of July just behind us and the Olympics just ahead of us, I had an interesting observation that I just kind of wanted to share. So, growing up in the church, one thing that has been confusing to people outside of the church is why we aren't disturbed by the thought of taking communion. And equally so, as an American, talking to people that aren't Americans, sometimes the thought of why do you do fireworks to celebrate when that can be really alarming and unsettling to a lot of people and animals. And until this 4th of July, I hadn't really put the two together. But honestly, I think if you grew up with this concept of celebrating 4th of July especially, and sometimes New Year's, with fireworks and the bombs bursting in air as a celebration of tragic and horrific events, it's fascinating to me that in a way, I think that's the easiest secular or non-Christian correlation of honoring a terrible thing that brought freedom in a somewhat terrible yet beautiful way. As Christians, we partake in communion with one another. We eat the bread that represents his body and the wine that represents his blood. And on 4th of July, we set off fireworks to represent the bombs that were bursting in air during war that brought about freedom. Both represent a form of freedom that was fought for in horrific ways. Christ sacrificed himself for our freedom. Our soldiers sacrificed themselves for their families' freedoms, for America's freedoms. And we honor those in beautiful yet horrific ways that are somewhat disturbing, somewhat hard to accept at times, but both beautiful in their own ways. The communion is nourishing and sometimes bittersweet, depending on the kind of wine you take and the kind of bread you take. And the fireworks are unsettling if you are just hearing it and not able to see it, and especially when they shake your house. And if you have any kind of PTSD or if dogs, it can be very unsettling. Even with children, sometimes it's very unsettling to take in. But it's also very beautiful. If you're able to go out there and really experience, especially if it's set to music, like the beautiful thing when done well. And I've never really thought about how that secular and Christian, those two secular and Christian acts are similar in their own ways. Anyhow, just a little food for thought for you today. I hope this encourages or blesses or makes you think. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now. Bye. P.S. Sorry that this is vertical and not horizontal for a 3-minute video, but I'm trying to do this without my tripod right now, so that's what's going on. Thanks. Bye.